very few shells. All right, so this is kind of funny. I went to pick up the cameras. Let me reach my pocket here. And look what I found. There was a shell. All right, let's keep walking. Bittersweet, painted egg cockle. That one's a little broken. That one was a scallop. How about this? Another calico clam, scallop. And yes, folks, it is a little brisk this morning. A couple nice ones right here. One's broken. So you see, instead of giving up, you can always find shells just by changing your tactics a little bit. Scallop. Pick that up. Okay, I gotta stretch my back. Let's check out the gorgeous sunrise. All right, back to shelling. Finding that wedding shell was a surprise. You heard me say before, when you get these, and this one is, I mean, this is really hard walking this morning. This is doing a number on your knees. This is bittersweet. But when the beach has this angle, all the water's gonna do is come up, deposit shells, and pull them right away. That's why we're not seeing that much. Nice looking little scallop. Nice colors there. This is one of those days where if you have, that's a bittersweet. That's a tiny one. You walk very slowly and close to the ground, you'll probably find some really cool tiny shells. That's just a little piece of plastic. Alright, let's go a little bit higher up in the dry sand. Oh, so close. Here's another calico clam. This will also be the day to go to the chiropractor and get a oh, so close. Grab this to get a readjustment after walking like this. Oh, look at this one. I hope that one's not broken. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. That one's pretty. One of the questions that arises when you have conditions like this, how do I find shells when there isn't a visible rack line? Let me give you 2 tips here. So the first tip, if you go near the water's edge, you can see there are shells. You simply have to walk slowly and dart your eyes back and forth, looking for, you're looking for bittersweets. You look for brownish oranges, yellows. Calicos, a lot of white with reds and pinks. at that. A teeny tiny, little bittersweet. Pretty cool though. And then maybe every once in a while you come to a spot that has a few more shells. Just get down a little closer and look around. Alright, so I turn my back to the water, get a different angle. There's a little bittersweet. There's a little, look at that. I can't tell. Let me bring it a little closer. It's a little jingle. That was pretty cool. Okay, and then the second tip, go up a little higher. You can see there are lots of shells up here. Now granted, people have walked through them. That's a calico. Sometimes there'll be a beach vehicle that drives over them. But if you just walk, oh, look at this one. If you just walk slowly, oh, that one, that is really cool. You'll find some shells. All right, time to stand up and stretch again. Some bittersweet. That one's a Venus clam. Let's see, is this another bittersweet? There you go. Boy, this is really testing my eyesight today. Scallop, painted cockle, and you never know, when you're going through shells like this, you might find, you know, a dusky cone. Look at that. It's a nice one. Scallop. Oh, look at this tiny one. If you've ever seen, I don't know what they're called. It broke. But you find, I just call it Coquinaville. You find a bunch of them in one spot. It's pretty cool. When the water recedes, you can see them all, you know, digging back into the sand. Here's a jingle. That's where it was attached. That's pretty cool. So let me reach into my shell pocket here and just show you how when you implement these two tactics, I mean, that's a nice handful there. You can still find shells. Bittersweet. Let's see if this one's a whole one. That one's a little bit bigger. And it doesn't matter which beach you're on, you can use those two tips anywhere. We all like it when you can, you know, walk a rack line and just pick through oodles of shells. But some days you come out and it takes a little bit of effort. And a crab condo. Let's go a little bit higher. Another scallop. And a lot of the times when you're, you know, standing over these tinies, you just have to just train your eyes on the spot and stare and, you know, maybe move a little bit. Let's see. And then you pick out a nice little scallop. So let me do a recap. we have an angled beach, and the surf is pulling the shells back out. So while, look at that, a couple of bittersweets and a nice scallop. So while you can walk slowly along that part of the beach and find shells, they're all going to be tinies. So walk slowly and then adjust the area that you're shelling. Go a little bit higher. I mean, these shells have been here several days, I imagine. This is dry sand up here. Walk a little bit higher up. Walk slowly. Every once in a while, stop. A little scallop. A talon. Look at this one. Look at that dot on the hinge. All right, let's go check a new spot. I would say we're about 30 feet from the water, and this is the remnant rack line. Again, walk slowly. There's a scallop. And there's a flat. I'm guessing these shells have been here a week. Another nice scallop. Ones right here, and look at this back here, little Imperial Venus. Scallops right here and out in the open. What about over here? Well, that grass is dry. Like I said, this has been here at least a week. I think. Oh, we'll have to wash that one up. That's a whole one. There's a whole one. You can always find shells if you just go check different areas. I see a bittersweet. If I didn't lose it, here we go. See, it's thick. Turn it over, a little bittersweet. There we go. Like some orange there. Nice one. Look at this, all the way up here. Little coquina. Alright, let me reach in my shell pocket and see what we found today. So that's a pretty good handful, especially considering how rough the shelling conditions are. Lots of scallops. Got that pretty cool wedding shell. Bittersweets. I don't know where that flat is. Some jingles. Just by taking our time, being persistent. There, one fell. We got a nice handful of shells. So again, thank you all for coming out here today. Hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I'll be seeing you back out on the beach. Y'all take care.